All right, Mom, you're gonna tell us now about the barn.
Well, I'll just kind of take you
take us
step
through.
by step.
Take us through.
So, this was our machine shed, and we used to have big gas tanks outside, so we could fill up all the
There still are?
equipment. Oh, they're right here. They used to be right here. But we could fill the equipment and our car, so we didn't have to go to the gas station.
That's
Gas
nice.
trucks just came and filled up our big tanks.
That's really nice.
And then this.
Oh yeah, motorcycle place. The greenery.
This was our garden. This whole field here was our garden. And this was where we used to clean the wheat. We had a wheat cleaner in here.
Look at that scale. What would you use that scale for?
This is still
weigh the wheat.
to weigh the wheat.
Oh, the
bags
wheat.
of
I was
sell
like,
it.
So this is a wheat cleaner.
whoa.
All of this is a wheat cleaner.
That's cool.
And my dad would bring the wheat and put it through and clean the wheat.
What did it do? It just
It
separates the
shook
chaff
it and
from
gets
the...
all the chaff out. And chaff all
cool.
came out and the wheat came into bags.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
That thing is old school.
really noisy, but that cleaned the wheat.
Look at that, vented right outside.
And you pour it in from the top there?
I am not sure.
Looks
yeah.
like it.
It does look like
Pour in from the top. Goes in there. And that's the same kind of container you held your
Had was like that.
Are those cross country?
bucket of wheat at our house, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
What do they use those for now?
They still might have wheat in them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy. Snowboarding.
Okay.
Look at all this plexiglass.
Yes. And then this through here. Guys, right here. If you come through here.
A lot of oil.
This is a lot of
Caden's nice motorcycle.
This was where
Whoa.
they built this,
This
to
is a
make.
sweet shop.
They built this to make alcohol gas. I can't remember
This
ethanol or
stove or
something.
the tank, whatever's the big tank.
So
What is this from an outhouse? Oh
I
my
don't
goodness.
This is the outhouse, yeah.
I think
but
that
I
looks
mean-
like an outhouse seat.
It is. It's a double outhouse.
Double outhouse.
that was our outhouse seat.
You
We
can
used to
poop
have
right
an out-
next to your brother.
We used to have an out. Well, they
Well, the
had to
big
have an
tank is
outhouse. There was
gone,
not a
dear.
bathroom in that
Yeah.
house.
The huge tank is gone.
Ted Heiner Jr. Is this from his classroom?
Probably.
Look at that. That looks like a school
Yes,
door.
that is his school door from the old school that's torn
When
down.
they tore it down, then he went and got it.
Yep, that's
Don't
his
dig the
door.
And then what's this pipe?
I don't know all this, but
Gas.
they
That's
had
like a
this
water
whole
heater, I
thing.
think, or something.
This whole thing was working at some point. They had stuff going.
On my head.
It's strapped in there to that board.
No, it's all sprayer stuff.
Now Caden uses it, and he's got his workbenches out here. His
Nice
workout room.
Look at that. That's awesome. Nice little gym. This is fun. Big air compressor, pest control tank. Okay.
Okay, and these were the other machine sheds. This is the chicken coop. And there used to be a fence all the way around here, which was the chicken yard, so the chickens could
Okay.
be outside in free range. So you can still see the nesting boxes.
Feed.
So these are the nesting boxes. I used to have to gather the eggs out of those. Yeah, it's still
This is
all
not
here.
bad. I'd live in here if I were a chicken.
Yeah, so these little nesting boxes lift up.
pretty
right there,
clean.
and those in here, but the eggs would roll down into here.
That's cool.
They would. The chickens would
That's
be in
awesome.
here. The chickens would go in there. They'd lay their eggs and they'd roll down into the.
They just hop up through the side or
They
what?
go in through the sides. There's their little holes.
That's really cool.
And the eggs would come down in here and we'd gather the eggs. And we had the same thing over in this one.
And this is the
That was
eggs
their
over there.
roosting stuff.
Skunks would get in.
roosting stuff. What?
It's like they'd get on there to roost. We had more higher ones as well.
They just hop up there and stand.
Yeah, they sleep that way.
And this is the feed troughs that they would.
What does it mean to roost exactly?
They get up at night and they just sleep there.
Oh, roosting is sleeping.
Yeah, and then this is where they
Okay.
feed and they come down here and eat.
So cool. And all the straw up there. Lots of straw. Keep it insulated. Okay. Next.
Is that closed?
That was open.
And this is the barn.
Okay.
My favorite place.
That was a chicken coop.
Oh, I thought that was a chicken coop.
That was the old chicken coop.
That's the old
Oh,
chicken
okay.
coop and where she did the baby
Building
shit.
doing.
Oh, okay.
This is the new chicken coop.
Oh, okay.
And then they had pigs out there after they had pigs.
Oh, so that one was pigs
Did
after
have
it.
pigs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had pigs.
Okay.
So bright and beautiful.
So this is the barn.
Classic barn door.
Classic. Wow, it needs a paint job.
Yes, it does.
There are just so
It
many
needs a
pictures.
redone job.
This is where we used to
Not
put
much
the
to paint.
calves. This was the little calf pen. We used to feed the calves.
How many would fit in there usually?
We could have 4 or 5 of them in there. And we used to feed the calves. We had a little hole right there. We could feed them their bottles.
Oh, that's fun.
Paint right there.
And then, well, this is the milk room. My goodness.
Oh my, look at this.
So this,
Make a little good bowl go a long way.
okay.
That's fun.
So this used to have a concrete, where that's a sink right there.
Concrete sink.
And then it had a wall right here, a concrete wall, and it was filled with water, and we'd put the milk
Oh.
cans down in here to keep the milk cold.
Oh,
We'd run water in and keep it cold. And we did that before we got what was, oh, the bulk tanks is in, the bulk tank is still here. This thing right here is a bulk tank. This big metal thing
uh-huh.
right here. So it has holes right here. You'd put a strainer on top, you'd dump the milk in it. And those were the milk machines right there. That's the lids to them.
All those little things sticking off them?
Yeah, so then they had hoses with teacups that would go on them.
Did that hook right up to the...
Then you hooked it onto the cow.
Oh, so you didn't
This
hand
is the
milk it?
strainer.
You didn't
This
hand
is the
milk them?
strainer. This is the strainer we used to pour the milk in. You had to put a, see that was a strainer disc right there.
Oh,
A
okay.
cloth thing. You hooked that on, stuck it on the holes on the bulk tank. I was little enough, we'd pour the milk out of the milk machines into 5-gallon buckets, and that strainer would be about this high. I was little enough milking that I had to lift the buckets up like this
Oh my.
to get into the strainer. So I was probably about this tall when I was milking cows.
Wow. So you didn't have to hand milk them? You just hook them up?
We'd hook them up.
That's cool. Did you hand milk them ever, or you always hooked them up?
We'd get them started by hand. And you only hand milk them if,
That's pretty much it.
like, if they had mastitis or something, and
Oh.
you had to work them.
So, Mom,
What?
like the chickens and the pigs and the cows, was this just to sustain like your family, or did you use it to sell?
We sold the milk. We had more milk than we used. We'd take in a gallon or 2 each day, but we sold the milk. The milk truck would come and get the milk.
So was your dad's main source of income the teaching, and
Yes.
then this was just to like feed you guys, was the farm?
Well, and he had to run the farm. It was a farm. So he...
But
Had to pay the bills for all the farm stuff.
and so the farm stuff was your guys's, or he was doing it for his mom, or
He was doing it.
like because the farm didn't bring you income, right? Only the milk.
I don't know if it brought much income or not, but it did provide us the milk and the beef and the
So it's
chickens
kind of
and
more
the...
just for
Yeah,
your
a little
family
bit.
to
I don't
live.
think he lost money on it too much.
So this...
practical.
Yeah, it's like,
So
I
this
still
is
work
our
that
space
hard on
heater that
something
we
else
used
to
to...
make enough money to buy your own milk. But
We used to use this space heater in the milk room to keep warm in the winter because there's no heat in here. When it's cold, this is what we used.
nice, gas on. Okay,
Oh, it's 10-2. It's 12-2.
okay, better hurry it up.
So the cows would go in here.
So the cows would go on these parts right here. How did they stay in?
We came, but
Well, let's show you. I'll go through here and
The
show
cows.
you.
Wait, were
See,
the cows here or on the other
the
side?
cows would come in this door
Okay.
Go into
and
the
they'd
place.
go into their stanchions.
Okay. How do they
Go
stay in
over
this?
there. Go over there where you were.
You clock them off. You wouldn't
So-
do-
I think this recording is
Cow-
not, my recording is not like that.
That's okay.
That's
The cow would stick its head in here, and you'd push this over, and it would lock their head in, and then we'd feed them grain.
Oh.
So this, see, they'd put
Oh,
their
I
head
see.
in,
Automatic.
Stick it in. Oh,
you'd
I
lock
see.
them in. There's the milk machine right there.
Which one?
That thing.
This thing?
Yeah.
That silver thing right there. Yeah.
This? There's tons of them.
Those are the milk machines.
Yeah, each cow.
It's a
has-
machine. It looks like a pot to me.
Yeah.
So you put that lid on it,
This
and
was
then it had
electric.
Oh.
teacups that you
Oh,
stuck
okay.
up on the cows,
That's cool.
Suction.
and then you hooked it into this thing, which would suck. It was like a
Oh, what the
Suction
heck?
thing with
That pipe would just fill of milk?
no, but it provided air, suction
Oh,
of air.
suction.
The milk went into those, then we dumped those
Oh,
into 5
okay. I
gallon
see. That
buckets
makes
and put
sense.
them.
You just hook hose onto that end of that. That's really cool.
And then this,
It's an awesome system. Did not know that.
when the cows pooped, they pooped in the manure troughs. And then
This
we
is
had
perfect.
to scrape out the manure troughs and throw it out the back door.
Wow.
And then when a cow was gonna have a calf, we'd bring it in and put it in that pen right there so it could calf in the barn.
Huh. That's cool.
So that was the calving pen.
All right.
This is cool.
This is awesome.
And then the cows would go out that door.
So you didn't used to store these in here.
No, there was nothing in here. This was a cow barn.
Just straight cows.
Straight cows.
And then the upstairs is just for storing hay.
Okay.
And you throw it down the holes. And then spread it out
Yeah,
over
you throw
there.
it down and give them some
Okay, show
hay and
us
some grain.
upstairs real fast.
Usually we gave them a gallon of grain while they were milking.
They eat a whole gallon while they milk?
Yep.
That's crazy. Alright, let's feed them.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's cool.
This is so cool. I'm like, we
Nice.
gotta watch General Conference out here.
That'd be fun.
Seriously, that was
So
awesome.
this carpet used to be in our bedroom. This yellow carpet. That was my bedroom carpet.
And yours
Oh.
in Teddy Beans.
Uh-huh.
That's
And
cool.
This
So,
was the carpet in Dad's house. The grandma replaced the carpet. This was what was in our
so
house.
what was the layout up here when it was for cows? Just
Hay.
full of hay?
Full of hay.
Was it bales of hay?
Bales of hay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then that
We
pulley
used
up there, that's for moving the bales?
That's what they used to
Yeah.
use before they had balers, and they'd hook a thing with horses to bring it up with a buck rake,
Dang.
and they dump the
And
hay.
so that's what these big holes are for, is to
Yeah.
haul it across the pulley system
Yeah.
from outside and drop it in here.
But to get the bales in here,
Wow.
we used to have to, we'd bring the truck to here, put it on an elevator. The elevator would bring the bales up here, and you'd
Yeah,
grab
okay.
them with hooks and start stacking.
That's awesome.
So that was not used to pull them from the ground.
No, but I think it used to be used before they had the baler and the
Elevator.